Good morning and welcome. My name is Fred Kowal. I'm president of United University Professions, the nation's largest higher education union. And thank you all for being here today. We are here with a very simple and straightforward message for Chancellor John King and the SUNY Board of Trustees, who once again chose to rubber stamp the Chancellor's recommendations to allocate hundreds of millions in direct state aid to SUNY campuses in such a fashion that it brings more harm and destruction to campuses that have suffered so long due to underfunding during the Cuomo years. It is desperately, desperately needed that the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees rescind their decision in terms of this allocation process. We need to have those funds used to erase a multi-million-dollar deficit that exists at 19 SUNY campuses, instead of enacting scathing cuts to programs, laying off faculty and staff, and further eroding access and quality of the higher education system that we have been so proud of for so long. Actions that have been taken thus far only serve to weaken campuses and the SUNY system as a whole. For the second year in a row, the trustees followed the Chancellor's campus allocation plan, which sends much of more than $277 million in state funding to financially secure university centers and severely underfunds the 19 campuses with deficits. Those deficits, again, caused in large part by chronic disinvestment of SUNY during the Cuomo administration. In a perfect world, we wouldn't have to be here today. The SUNY Chancellor would have done the right thing and advised the Board of Trustees to wipe out the deficits and provide for fair funding for campuses. This has not been the case. Since he arrived at SUNY in January of 2023, the Chancellor has only been interested in tearing down the SUNY system. In January, he attempted unsuccessfully to close SUNY Downstate University Hospital after meeting with fierce community outcry over his plan to quote-unquote reimagine the public teaching facility. Nonetheless, he has ordered cuts to programs, faculty and staff at SUNY Potsdam in October of 23, and followed that with similar cuts at SUNY Fredonia in March. And then, in the most audacious of circumstances and actions, and in fact in a brazen display, the Chancellor of the State University of New York, during his address just a couple of weeks ago, claimed that SUNY is, quote, on the move, and lasting change and improvement are building every day. The next day, the Buffalo State president announced the campus would cut 37 programs, continue a hiring freeze, and offer an early retirement incentive as ways to reduce a $16 million deficit. He never mentioned the Buffalo State cuts or staff and program reductions at Potsdam and Fredonia in his address. And that is why we are here today, to call the Chancellor to task for the decisions he has made. We will not watch this Chancellor lay siege to SUNY and decimate our university system campus by campus. This cannot and will not stand. No campus is ever to be left behind. We will fight to protect our campuses and the work we do and the students we serve. Again, no campus will be left behind.